Hi you guys, my name is Cherita. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about this model by the name of Carissa Pinkston and her problematic views and ways, and it's just a mess. Before I dive into this topic, make sure you click subscribe for new content whenever I post. Also, do not forget to click the little bell so that you are notified every time that I do post a video. All right, so who is Carissa Pinkston? She is or was a model. She has modeled for people like Marc Jacobs and Fenty. So she's modeled for some pretty like well-known names and brands, but she decided that she wanted to stick her foot in her mouth and become problematic and get herself fired. So this all started back in May when she posted this on her Facebook. Being transgender does not make you a woman. It makes you simply transgender. So that was on May 23rd. On May 24th, she continued on with her rant and her opinions by saying, being transgender does not make you a woman in the transgender context according to gender and not sex. This is how they want to be perceived. In a biological context, there are females and males. This is the world in 2019. So there's that. Then on May 26th, she posted a video, and it was by this man by the name of David Icke, this man, and the video is called The Transgender Agenda. Now, usually when you attach the word agenda to something, that means like it's being forced upon you or something like that. At least that's what I think of when I hear the word like agenda. Like people always talk about the gay agenda, like as if it's something that they're forcing upon you, or if it's something that they've made up, or it's just something that's not normal that people are pushing to become normal. I think that's what agenda is. I could be wrong, but that's my interpretation of it. So basically she's saying that being transgender is an agenda and it's not a real thing. And then on June 5th, she posted this. I really do want to take back my trans comment, because if they can say they're women, I can reclaim my virginity. #Cottonmouth. So those were the series of problematic posts that she put out before she got fired from her modeling agency. So when she got fired, instead of just like apologizing like most people do, put on a hoodie and sit on their floor and cry, whatever these influencers do when they apologize, instead of just apologizing, even if it was going to be some BS apology, this is what she did. Like, you guys think this story is crazy now? Oh no, it gets worse. I wasn't ready to come out about it yet, but today I got fired and I've been receiving hate mail and death threats ever since, so I'm being forced to tell the truth. I'm transgender. I transitioned at a very young age and lived my life as a female ever since. It's been very hard to keep this secret, but what I said about trans women is a direct reflection of my inner insecurities, and I have since come to realize that I am a woman. We all are. Now, I'm not laughing because she just came out. I'm laughing because she literally lied about being transgender. This person is a biological born female. So she thought that her posting all these transphobic comments and then her coming out would like help her backpedal into people saying like, oh, she's trans, therefore she can't be transphobic, which is far from the truth. That's just like saying gay people can't be homophobic. Like it can happen. You can be trans and still be transphobic. Like, it's a thing. It's a real thing. So I don't know why she thought her coming out would like erase those comments. But you guys, she sat there and lied about being trans. And when she posted this on her Instagram, so she kind of did the right influencer thing. Like, she pulled out her notes app and like wrote out her little thing or whatever. She posted it on Instagram, and one of her friends called her out on her BS. Okay, so her friend or somebody that she knows really well came underneath the comments and busted her smooth out with these comments. So this odd freckles person said, "I'm not transphobic and I would fully support her the way I support my other transgender friends and family, but she's lying about being transgender." And then of course people were like, "Oh, you're a terrible friend, this, that, and the other." I'm sorry, but like, if you're my friend and you're lying about something this big, I'm gonna call you out. So if you think that's not being a friend, then I guess I ain't your friend. I don't know. And, you know, and then somebody else asked, lying about being trans or not telling people she was trans. And then Odd Freckles said, clarification, I'm not understanding how she got SRS, which is sex reassignment surgery, at a very young age or when she started hormone replacements. I do not believe she is transgender. I've seen baby pictures of Carissa. I've seen her fully naked. I've been around this woman long enough to fully know her. We have many trans friends. This conversation would have definitely been brought up. Like, is this what we're doing nowadays? Like, I can't even think of anything that's comparable. Like, you get called out for being something, so you pretend to be this. Like, I just, like, I don't understand. Like, it's just not comprehending in my head. So when she got called out, of course, she has to make another apology. Actually, she didn't even apologize the first time. So she had to make an apology for what she did, and this is what she said. I apologize for any transphobic remark I've ever made towards the trans community. I panicked and I thought if I came out as trans that I could somehow make things better for myself, but it appears I've only made things worse. I'm truly sorry. I'm only 20 and I'm human. I make mistakes, but I refuse to let them define me. I hope you all can forgive me and move on from this because I'm so much more than this incident and I'm not a coward. I'm taking some time to reflect on my actions and I hope you all can try to understand. This is literally like the worst thing that like I've ever heard in my life of somebody doing. How, I mean, trans people are already like beyond oppressed. People don't see them as real people. People think they're faking it. People think it's an agenda. How are you so low that you think you can come out as trans when you are literally born a biological female? To say that you're trans and then try to make like a big statement, I'm a woman and we all are. Like, I mean, then she used the I'm only 20, I'm human. What else did she say? Oh, I need to take time. Like, homegirl, you need way more than just time because this is gonna follow you for a long periodically time. That's my interpretation and what I have to say about this whole situation. My friend Katie, she did an article about this situation. She was actually the one who told me about it. So I'm gonna link her article down below, and it's a good read. So I think you guys should go and read it. And you'll get more information. She goes into like scientific details about the brain of trans people. So it's a really good article and it's really well written. So go ahead and check that out. So let me know what you guys think about Miss Carissa Pinkston in the comments below. Let's have a conversation. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. Do not forget to link up with me on my social media. I'm very, very active on Twitter specifically. So let's be friends. And until my next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.